Hi guys, today I am here to bring you a full body Pilates Reformer workout using a mini resistance band. Throughout this workout, we'll be working from head to toe, moving our spine in all directions and probably getting a lot of heat into the lower and upper body. If you're using a resistance band, I prefer a rubber one for this workout, and mine is a medium resistance. You could go a little bit lighter or heavier, but realize we'll be using the same band for both our legs and our arms. That being said, if you want to grab a heavy for your legs and a medium or light resistance for your arms, feel free to do that as well. You could also perform this whole workout without using a resistance band. That is up to you. You're still going to get a good workout in. As always, listen to your body, make modifications as necessary. If you're on a different reformer than me, feel free to adjust those springs. When you are ready, gather your equipment and we will get started. All right guys, so I am on 3 heavy springs. My headrest and my foot bar are up, and I am going to place my resistance band around my thighs. So place that band a few inches above the knees, and then let's come all the way to lay down on our back. Adjust yourself to the center of your carriage. Make sure you have a bit of space between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. And then when you're ready, just rest those arms down by your sides. We'll start with our heels on the foot bar, about shoulder distance apart. And I just want you to take a moment to settle into that carriage. So feel the backs of your upper arms pressing down. Feel the palms of your hands pressing down. Press the back of your ribs down to the mat. Feel the sacrum widen along that carriage. When you've got all that established, flex your pinky toes back towards your shins, and we will press the carriage out on our inhale, and exhale, pull the carriage in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Now, by no means do you have to go at the same pace as me, but I would like to move slightly quicker than perhaps usual in our footwork today. So if you can pick up that pace just a little bit, please do. Good, let's do 8 and 7 and 6. Good, squeezing the quadriceps up off of the kneecaps as you press out. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, come halfway in and hold the carriage steady. Now just press those thigh bones apart, using the outer hips to spread that band apart for 8 and 7 and 6. Good, your heels will kind of rotate on that foot bar. You've got 4 and 3 and 2. Now hold the knees wide and press out an inch, out an inch, out an inch. Good, you've still got all that contact with the mat underneath you, arms are strong. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, straighten those legs all the way out, come all the way in, move into Pilates V. All 10 toes, even the pinkies are attached. Heels are together, knees are pressing out into that band. Press the carriage out and come in. Now on this exercise, you may not be able to straighten the legs all the way if you feel like the band is starting to collapse. So just go at your own pace and only go so far that you contain a little bit of tension on that band throughout. Good, let's do 8 and 7, heels high, 6, belly braced. Last 4, 3, 2, again, we come halfway in, we pause that carriage and we press the thigh bones wide and wide and wide. And 8, 7, tailbone is heavy on that carriage. Last 4, 3, 2, keep pressure outward on that band and pulse up, up an inch, up an inch. Good, for 8, 7, control those springs in both directions. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the carriage out, come all the way in. Stay on your toes, but separate the feet just a slight bit wider. Let's press the carriage out, lower the heels onto the foot bar, lift the heels up, and come on in. Now your goal here is to have the feet wide enough that there is a bit of tension on that band, and you keep the tension the same throughout the exercise. So we're controlling those knees so that they track directly up towards the ceiling. Let's do 4 more here. And 3, Last 2. And one more time. Now you're gonna come halfway in, keep the carriage still, and lower both heels and lift both heels. Lower and lift. Anchor through the big toes and pinky toe side of your foot. You've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. From here, let's move our heels a bit wider on the foot bar, a little bit of external rotation through the thigh bones, and now we're gonna press all the way out and in again. As you come in, push the band apart, stretch it, and stretch it. Good. We've got 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Pause the carriage, press and press. Double time, little pulse out. 8 and 7 and 6. Good. It's very windy here today, so I hope that that sound is not too distracting for you guys. Last 3, last 2. Hold those thigh bones wide and little presses up and up and up. Squeeze the underside of the glutes towards one another. You've got 8 and 7. Nice job. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Come all the way in. Let's just take our headrest down all the way so that we can start our bridging series. So arches on the foot bar, about hips distance apart. Good. I've got straps in my ears. Arms down by the sides. Let's tuck our tailbone under and roll the spine up, pushing those knees forward over the foot bar. Now, once you're there, you're just going to press the thigh bones out one time and then roll the spine all the way down. Tailbone gets heavy on the bottom. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail under, roll the spine up. One thigh bone press out and roll the spine down. Let's move a little more fluidly through that. Up and press, down and release. Up and press, down and release. Let's do 4 and 3. Good. Last 2. Nice. Last time. Hold it up. Press and press and press and press. For 8. Tailbone lifted. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your thigh bones parallel. Lift your hips a little higher. Extend your left leg long over the foot bar and press it laterally out to the side for 8 and 7. Hips are steady. And 6. Power through those glutes. Lift them high. You've got 4 and 3 and 2. The last one. Foot down. Transition to the other side. Take your time in that transition and press. And press for 8 and 7 and 6. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. We go back to the other side. Settle that foot down. Lift the other foot up and we circle up, out and around. Up, out and around. Good. For 4, you're doing great. And 3. The last 2, it's like a D-shaped circle last time. Settle through that foot, propel the hips upward. Other side, leg goes up, out and around. Reverse D, up, out and around. Pay attention to that standing foot. Make sure it's evenly weighted from the inner to the outer edge. Last 3, last 2, and 1 more time. Lower it all the way down. Very nice job. Let's lift our headrest up. And that is a preference, but we will be doing arms and straps. So if you feel like you're more comfortable with that headrest up, please lift it. Grab onto your short loops if you have an option. Good. Oh, we have to change our springs. Hold on 1 second. Sit all the way up. Let's reduce our springs to 1 heavy spring. For me, I'm going to go for 1 green spring, but a red or a green, either one of those is a great option. And then we'll lay back down all the way. Grab your short loops again, or whatever you have handy. Bring your knees into tabletop. Hands right above the shoulders, even tension in both straps. Let's start just pressing the arms down and then floating the arms back up. Just establish that press being initiated from the underside of the armpit. The collarbones are nice and wide. The back of the rib cage is nice and soft. And we'll add on here. So we'll add our head lift, and then we're gonna circle the arms out and around and down. Head, neck, and chest come up. Circle the arms out, around, and down. For now, your thigh bones are just parallel. You've got a tiny bit of tension on that strap around the thighs. We're gonna add one more layer onto this. So if you've got that strap on, press the arms down. As you circle the arms out, press the band apart and bring it back together. So lower, out, up, and down. Lower, out, up, and down. Finding a rhythm that works for you. Last 4. Last 3. Find that forward flexion in the spine. Last 2. Last 1. We hold the head, neck, and chest up. We reach the toes to the ceiling, and we start our 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 breaths with the arm pump. The last 5 breaths, we're gonna change to an outward press on that band. You've got 3 more here. Exhale that breath, curl up higher. Last 2. Exhale that breath, curl up higher. Last time. Exhale that breath, curl up higher. Now hold that height and press the legs apart. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could always lower your legs further. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 3 more breaths. And 2 more breaths. Nice strong legs. Last time, can you curl up a little higher? Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the body down. Very nice job. All right, I'm gonna put both straps in one hand. I'm gonna slide that band down till it's around my feet. Then I'm gonna slide my hand back in for coordination. So elbows nestle in by the rib cage. You can hover the elbows here. Take a breath, inhale. Lift the head, neck, and chest up as you extend the arms and legs over the foot bar. Press out on that band, then bend the knees, and then bend the elbows, lower the head. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, reach everything out. Open, close the legs, bend the knees, bend the elbows. 2 more to go. Press, open, close, bend, bend. Last time, press, open, close, bend, bend. Now let's curl up, extending the arms and legs. Hold that steady position. And now just move the right leg out to the right. Keep the left leg steady, out to the right, out to the right. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Other side for 5. Press, 4, press, 3, 2, and 1. Come in, bend the knees, and rest. Whew, okay. Let's put those straps back. We're gonna scooch away from our shoulder blocks just a little bit here to do a small abdominal series. So from here, we're just gonna curl our head, neck, and chest up. You're gonna hold on to one shin with your hands and then extend the other leg into your strap. Pull the head, neck, and chest up a little closer to the thigh bone. Separate the feet just about hips distance apart. Pull twice on that knee that's close to you. Switch and pull twice on the other knee. Switch and pull, switch and pull, switch and pull, switch and pull. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Whatever knee is there, keep it close to you. Bring your hands behind the head. Just pull the knee in. In, for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the knee in and rotate towards it, for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, switch it out and pull the knee in, for 4, 3, 2, hold the knee in and rotate towards it, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower that head down. Good. Take that strap off. Let's sit all the way up. I'm still on one heavy spring. We're just gonna turn around to do some kneeling arm work. So I am going to kneel on the carriage with my toes hanging over the back edge of the reformer. I'm kind of gripping with my feet I'm gonna take that band right below the elbows and then grab onto my short loops. Now that band, again, is optional. We're just gonna be doing a few exercises here. Once you've got that band on, open the collarbones and settle the shoulder blades down. Good, turn your palms up in your straps, in your short loops, if you've got that option. Lift your elbows about shoulder height. And then when you're ready, let's just bicep curl. And release, nice and steady. Good, back of the neck long. Keeping the elbows the distance of the shoulders the whole entire time. So the back is working here to keep that band the right distance. Keep those elbows the right distance. Good. Let's do 4 more here and 3. Now remember, we're not here long. Last 2 and last 1. Now point your fingertips directly up to the ceiling. We're gonna lean the body back in that bicep curl position. Come on up and then release the arms. So just adding that thigh stretch element into our bicep curl. Good, bend, lengthen back, come on up and reach the arms. 2 more, lengthen back, come on up and release the arms last time. Nice. Now reach those arms forward. Just turn your palms to face each other. We're not using the straps too much. All we're gonna do is press that band apart, apart, apart. For 8 and 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a second. Now we're gonna combine those 3 exercises into one little flow. So elbows high, bicep curl, lean it back, come on up, flip the palms to face each other and press the arms out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curl, lean back, come up, rotate those arms and press for 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more rounds. Bicep curl, lean up, rotate, and 4. Woo! 2 and 1. Last round. Bicep curl, lean up, rotate for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Goodness gracious. All right. Place one strap back. Take that strap or the band off from around your elbows, and we'll just turn sideways for a few exercises here. So we're gonna grab onto the loop in front. We're gonna grab onto the strap with that hand. We're gonna grab onto the strap with the other hand. I'm gonna kneel close to the center of my carriage here. Good. And then when you're ready, you're gonna pull the strap so it's right in front of your sternum and then press the arms forward. From here, put a little tension outward from your back body into that strap. And now we're gonna rotate towards the shoulder blocks and then rotate towards the foot bar. Keeping a little bit of constant pressure on that resistance band. Let's do 5 and 4. Now remember, all my springs are suggestions. If you need or would like to make this heavier or lighter, please feel free to do so. Last 2 here. And now we're gonna add on. So rotate, pull your banded side back, stretch it forward, and then rotate back towards the shoulder blocks. So press across, pull, reach, and rotate. Press across, pull, reach, and rotate. We've just got 3 more here. Press across, and then 1 more exercise after that. Last 2, and 1 more time. Beautiful. Last exercise. We rotate across, just like we've just done. Then we lift the arms up and around in kind of a semicircle or a rainbow shape. We're just going to do 3 more of those. So rotate, up and around and down. Rotate, up and around and down. Last time. Woo! Very nice job. All right, settle it down. Place that strap back. Let's turn around and face the other direction here. So, coming around carefully, setting yourself up close to the center of the carriage and grabbing onto your loop that's in front. Stand up on those knees Grab onto your strap with both hands. Good, and just stretch the strap right in front of the sternum. Try to square that pelvis off. It's always harder for me on this side to feel even. Nice long arms. Let's rotate towards the shoulder blocks, and then exhale, rotate towards the foot bar. Use the rib cage and use the waistline. Exhale. Let's do 4 more on this side, just like this. And 3. And 2. Last time, let's add that pull. So we rotate towards the shoulder blocks, rotate towards the foot bar, pull the resistance band back, and return. Let's just do 3 more here. And 2. And last time. Last exercise, we've just got 4 of them. Give yourself a moment. I know I need a moment. Extend those arms. Rotate the spine. Lift the strap up and around your head and down. 3 more. Press across. Lift up and around and down. Last 2. Press. Lift. And last time. Press. Lift. And release. Very nice job. Okay. Beautiful. So let's do this. We're gonna take our box onto the carriage now. So short box style, right in front of the shoulder blocks. You've still got 1 heavy spring on. You're gonna sit on your box. You're gonna take that band again around your thighs. Few inches above the knees, definitely not across the knees. And then we'll take our heels slightly up onto the box. You just want to make sure that that box is really pressed against your shoulder blocks so it doesn't jog back as we move initially. So once your heels are elevated, even weight through all 10 toes, bring your hands forward to your foot bar just enough so that you can lift those hips up. Now I want you to separate your feet enough that you have tension outward on that band now. When you're ready, lift those hands up, and we're gonna sit down to the box, towards the box, and up. Down towards the box, and up. Pay attention to your body, only go as low as feels comfortable here. Let's do 8, and 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hands come down to the foot bar, bring your shoulders over your wrists, press the carriage out and in, press it out and in. Spine is long. Let's do 4. Last 2. And last time. Bring the carriage in underneath you. Shift your weight back into your hips and come down and up for 10 and 9 and 8. Just a tiny bit of pressure outward on that band for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bring your hands forward. Bring your feet slightly closer together. And now you can do the same exercise we just did with both legs pressing back. If you would like to, you can shift your weight into your left foot, bring your right foot back behind you, and we'll do a mountain climber-ish exercise. So we press the carriage out, pull one knee in, pull the carriage in, press the other leg out. Pull and push, pull and push for 4 and 3, last 2, and last 1. Now everybody bring your right leg back and your left leg forward, and now we're just gonna lift up through that back leg, up and up, into the resistance of that band. You've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot down, carefully transition to the other side, or continue those planks. Pull in and out for your mountain climber variation. Ooh, my band is starting to twist a little bit. You've got 5, 4, stretch through that back leg, 2, last 1, let's hold the back leg out and lift it up and up and up. Good, for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot in, settle the hips down to the box, and we'll take that band off for a moment. Great job, guys. Let's take our foot bar down now. I'm gonna add some more springs on just to stabilize the carriage and grab onto my foot strap. Now, if you're taller than me and you need to bring your box behind the shoulder blocks, feel free to adjust that now. Otherwise, stay with me. Scoot your body so you've got about a hand's distance between you and the back of that box. Put some tension on your foot strap. Grab onto that band now with your thumbs. So I'm gonna grab into that thumb crease and just hold on to the band here. Bring the hands right out in front of you, and when you're ready, we're gonna lean the body back with a flat back, push the band apart, bring the band back together, and then sit up nice and tall. So we lean, press apart, bring it slightly together, and lift. We're not gonna be here for long on each exercise, maybe 6 repetitions each. So give it all you got on each repetition. Last 2 here. And 1 more to go. Nice. All right, beautiful. Let's add rotation. So round spine, good. Same thing, long elbows, round the spine back. Now we're gonna rotate and pull one elbow behind us. Come back center and sit up. And now we'll just alternate sides. So round back, pull and rotate, center and sit up. Round back. Nice job. Round back. Good. Let's do 2 more each side. And 3. Nice job last time. Beautiful job. Okay, sit all the way over onto one hip. Keep your top foot in your strap. Take your headrest down if it's not already. Alrighty, beautiful. Let's take our strap back in our hands just as it was. Lean the body over again. This time around, we're gonna have the elbows wide. We're just gonna do a little pull here. Elbows pull apart. Your body is actually just staying nice and steady. Think about lengthening out through the crown of your head, through your lifting foot. And we'll do 5 and 4, 3, and 2. Now hold some tension outward on that band. Let's rotate towards the well. Stay in rotation and then lift up into back extension and down. Back extension, flat back, and I've just got a little bit of constant tension on that band. Maybe increasing the tension when I come into back extension there for 4 and 3 and 2. And 1, we've got 1 more challenge. Turn yourself back center. Extend those arms either forward or overhead and pull out on that band for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bottom elbow comes to the headrest. Take a big stretch up and over. Great job. All right, come up. Let's turn all the way around. Other foot goes under the strap. Rotate over onto your other hip. Strap is around those elbows. Find your nice long line through your body. Good, elbows are wide. Spine is lengthening to the other side of the room. And now just pull that band apart. Pull, squeeze right between those shoulder blades for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that tension. Rotate towards the well. Let's lift up into back extension and down. Again, if you want to increase the tension on that band as you lift up, go for it. You've got 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Rotate back side. Arms go forward or above the head, slightly in front of the forehead. We've got 8 little pulls. 7, 6. Find more length. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bottom elbow down, big stretch. Let it go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come all the way up. Come off of the box. We're gonna take that box away. We are not going to be using it again. Let's take our foot bar back up. And I'm going to come down to one heavy and one medium spring. You could make this a little lighter if you wanted more of a challenge. I'm going to take that band around my wrists, and then we're coming over onto our knees, preparing for long stretch or plank. So if you know you like to work lighter, feel free to work lighter. Now I'm going to anchor my hands onto the foot bar, shoulder distance apart, which for this band requires a lot of outward pressure through my forearms and the use of my back, without trying to let my scapula kind of wing all over the place. So take your time getting adjusted. Float those knees up. For this variation, heels against the shoulder blocks. And now let's just press out and pull in. And press out and pull in. We're going to add on a little bit. Press out, pull in, give me one push up, and straighten the arms. Again, press out, pull in, give me 2 push-ups, 1, 2, and straighten the arms. Press out, pull in, give me 3 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, and straighten the arms. We're going to go up to 5. Press out, pull in, 4 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten the arms. Last time, press out, pull in, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come all the way in. Stand up on the carriage. You could also come all the way down to do this, but for time's sake, I'm just going to carefully step into my band, placing it around the lower calves. I'm going to take off one spring, so I'm left on one heavy spring, and then walk my feet 2/3 of the way back to the shoulder blocks for elephant. Weight through the heels, round the spine. Outward pressure in that band, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, press the carriage out. Exhale, puff up the back of the ribs to pull the carriage in. Inhale, out. Exhale, press. Inhale, out. Puff up those ribs, round through the spine. Even flexion from low back to upper back. That's the goal. Anyway. Good. Little outward pressure on that band. You've got 4 and 3. Last 2 and last time. Now we're going to move our left foot to the center of the carriage. We're going to come into a flat back and extend our right leg off to the side. Beautiful. Press out and in. Keeping tension outward on that band. You've got 5. Long spine, 4, still use that core, 3, 2, hold the carriage in, and press your leg out, and up, and out, and up for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replace that foot, move it to the center of the carriage, adjust your other foot off to the side, nice long back. Press out and in, out and in for 3. Second side is always challenging too. Last one, hold the carriage in. Lift the outside leg up for 5, 4, 3, belly brace, 2, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Come all the way down. All right, let's put on one more spring. So I'm going for 2 heavy springs. You could also do this on a heavy and a medium, just legs and straps. So we're going to put our headrest up, come all the way down. Again, that headrest up is just your preference. Now, Let's move the band down to our feet and put the straps. Ooh, well, actually, let's keep the band around our ankles just for convenience sake. Straps on the feet, arms down by the sides. Press the legs long here. Anchor through the tailbone, anchor through the back of the shoulders. From here, put some tension outward on your band, and now lift up and down. Tailbone heavy. Steady straps. Settling down. Still working hard, but slowing the breath. Settling into the carriage. Last 3 here. And 2. And 1 more time. Now hold those legs forward. Let's keep the legs parallel, and we're going to bend our knees into a squat, knees directly under those straps, and then press out. Lots of tension now outward on that band. Control it. Keep the thigh bones parallel. Push out through the glutes and hamstrings. You've got 5. Push. 4. 3. Last one. Let's hold the legs long and just press the band apart for 16, 15, 14. Tailbone is nice and heavy. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the legs up. Circle them around and down. Now your circle is going to look very different than it does without those straps, right? Good. I have broken a strap before. So you want to kind of just work within a range of motion that feels suited to the band that you are using. Work from the outer hips to press the band apart. Good. Keep your feet parallel. Last 3, 2, and 1 more. And now let's just reverse it. Down, out to the sides, around and up. Nice job. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those legs back to a diagonal line. From here, we're going to bend our right leg in as the left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Even tension on both springs. Reach the legs back out to a diagonal and then switch. Other leg comes in and press out and switch. Good. So the band creates a bunch of instability here. You want to try to keep that tailbone heavy at the center of the mat. Control that instability. Work through it. Always feeling that you're pressing your feet forward into the straps, even if your leg is coming towards you. Let's do 2 more on each side. One more each way. Very nice job. Bend those knees in. We're going to take those straps all the way off. Replace them on your pegs. Take your headrest down. Good. And I'm going to move that band up onto my thighs. Sit up for just a moment, just to adjust where my springs are. So I'm already set up. I've got 2 heavy springs on the outside of my reformer, or outside of my spring setup. That's what you want. You want 2 springs on the outside. When you're ready, if that's all set up, lay all the way back down again. We're going to take our hands onto our shoulder blocks and shimmy our body down until our tailbone is in the well of the reformer. Now you want to go as far as you can so that the arms get fairly straight and your feet are going to be wide on your foot bar. Good. This is the most awkward part of this exercise, just getting into position. Arches are on the foot bar. Right to the outside edges. I've got external rotation through my hips, my knees, my feet. When you're ready, keep the tailbone heavy on those springs. Press the carriage out. Once your legs are straight, float those hips up to the ceiling. Keep the hips high and pull the carriage in. Get in as far as you possibly can. Roll the spine down. Rest your tailbone on those springs and press back out. Roll the spine back up. Now, if your foot bar has an adjustment that you can lower and lift the foot bar, many people like this exercise done on a lower foot bar. So you could always adjust that. Good. I like this range of motion that having the higher foot bar gives me, but that is a personal thing. Good. Let's do one more in this direction, articulating the spine, keeping constant tension out on that band. Once you come in this last time, we're going to press out with hips high. Lower the spine down, tailbone to the springs, and come in with hips low. Roll the tailbone up, press it out. Roll the tailbone in, come on down. Good. 3 more. Working to find fluidity in this movement. 2. And 1 more time. Come all the way in. Shimmy yourself back up onto the carriage for one last exercise. So feet on the foot bar. Good. Nice and wide, arch is on. My hair got caught in my headrest. All right, lift the hips up, nice and high. We're gonna press the carriage out, pull the carriage in, press the thigh bones out, press the thigh bones out, press the carriage out, pull the carriage in, press the thigh bones out, press the thigh bones out. We'll do 6 more sets. And 5, press, pull, out, out, and 4, press, pull, out, out, and 3. Last set. Stay in, lift the hips as high as you can and just press those thigh bones out for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower those hips all the way down onto the carriage. Remove that band. We'll place the band around one of our feet, grabbing onto it with our hands, and just use the band to assist us in a hamstring stretch. Good, so exhale the breath. Let the tailbone get heavy. You can use the strength of your arms to circle that leg. And reverse the circle. Come back center, just switch out your feet. Stretch the hamstring. Use the strength of your arms to circle that leg. And reverse the circle. Good. Remove that strap. Sit all the way up. Find a nice comfortable seat on the edge of your reformer, and you are all done. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought in the comments and what you'd like to see next. As always, remember to subscribe, and I enjoy working out with you, so thank you for being here with me. See you next time, guys. Bye.